What's up, guys? This is Acid Root. So we've got a quick playthrough of Pac-Man. I dusted off my NES and it turns out it works. So I'm not gonna talk smack about it just because it's an awkward situation, but I'm glad for it. So this was a game that I bought ways back and I wanted to do a playthrough of, but back when I did, I wasn't gonna do it for this channel, the gaming channel. So I figured I want to get some more games up and running, so we're just going to kind of delve into how good I am at Pac-Man. I'll definitely tell you, you get 3 lives and shit, and I'll tell you, it's, as far as that's concerned, this game makes short work of me. If I wouldn't have played through it twice, it'd wind up being just like a 2-minute playthrough, and that's no fun. So I'm just trying to crank out some stories. Eventually I'm going to have a Cobalt playthrough of this, so I'll have him tackle this game and see how well he does. But we'll just kind of keep it like that, so. Yeah, I mean, there's not too much to say about this game. It is one of the greatest games of all time. It's a timeless game on top of that, just because of how basic. I mean, you gotta understand that there's probably people who are in their 70s and 80s who could probably still play this game. That's kind of the factor there, but, you know, if you are actually skilled, you can see a number of cinema sequences. If you beat, after every 2 stages you beat, there's like a cinematic that kind of, you know, for the 70s introduced some storyline to Pac-Man, so. That's the thing. I mean, this game mostly pertains just to getting the pellets and avoiding the ghosts, but I don't know if you actually bought this game for the NES back in the 80s, if the instruction booklet, like, told you about the storyline. I could look it up on Wikipedia, but I don't know. I know eventually there is a Miss Pac-Man, and Pac-Man gets, like, captured or something, so she has to save him. I don't really know why these ghosts hate Pac-Man so much. It's kind of strange. So. This is regular fanfare, you know. It's kind of the situation there is just, it's been sequels. I mean, there is a sequel for the Super Nintendo called Pac-Man 2, even though it's more of an adventure game. But apparently, I don't know, I mean, there's been complaints about that game. I don't know how deep I would go past it, but at least you can experience this. I mean, you can easily eat, you know, go to Jimmy John's or Subway, get yourself a nice sandwich, and just kind of chillax. Not quite the pizza stuff. I mean, all these foods that you see in the game, I mean, later on you get, like, pretzels and maybe even drumsticks or something like that. I don't really know. But, yeah, so this is just a little snack. Nice little bite-sized quickie for you. And, you know, that's just estimate. So, who knows, maybe Cobalt will wind up getting to the second cinematic. All you have to do is beat 4 stages. I'll tell you, there are definitely some people that played this back in the 80s and stuff that could probably... I mean, the answer is you can't beat this game, so there could never be like a truly final episode. Eventually the cinematics stop. I don't know what stage, if it's stage 10, stage 8, stage 12, but eventually the cinematics just start to repeat, so this is kinda, you're just basically going for a high score, so there's really no ending, and the ghosts don't ever entirely get vanquished, so. And it's the same way with Miss Pac-Man. Or Mrs. Pac. I don't know if it's Miss Pac-Man or Mrs. Pac-Man. I don't know if Pac-Man's married. So, kind of the thing, but. I mean, I got a couple of the fruits, but it's not really my goal. I mean, if you get enough of them, I would suppose you get an extra life, but kind of the thing. In a little bit, we'll introduce these ghosts' names, because they have names also. It's kind of funny. Trying to think of anything else that's naturally happened. Yep, so just imagine that. If I were a pro at this game, I could essentially play through more of it, but Yep, just another hit for the NES. So this is basically my first NES game on the Acid Roots channel, and I would like to do more, but I don't know. I would kind of like to do Contra, and eventually I might do that if I could get the NES completely working and stuff. Some shit like that. And really, those games, I mean, NES games were meant to be beaten in like 30, 45 minutes to an hour. That's basically what you have to mess with there, but it feels good to be able to do some of these. You know, this is a nice summer breath of fresh air. I mean, you guys could watch this like every July, every June. Just waste 6 minutes. You'd be at a doctor appointment, dentist appointment. Just kill 6 minutes right quick. Something like that. Pick up your paycheck. Be sitting in the drive-thru at the bank or something. Just pop in Pac-Man. That sort of shit. But yeah, game over. Pac-Man loses. I got to the 3rd stage. I don't even think I got to the 4th stage. It's kind of like, hell, I would have been tempted if I had gotten to the 4th stage. I definitely would have been mad. I would have had to keep going. Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. There you go. But alright, folks, that should about do it. Subscribe for more fun. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful night.